I'll just continue doing this later. Okay, one more episode.
I thought you were doing your homework. And here you are watching a K-drama again. What do you think will you learn from watching that?
Actually, Mom,
Hanbok. Wearing hanbok is historically and artistically significant in the Korean culture. In the show, hanbok is classified according to its purposes: everyday dress, ceremonial dress, and special dress. Today, ceremonial dresses are only worn on formal occasions, including the child's first birthday, a wedding, or a funeral. Special dresses are made for shamans and officials only.
신주원 황후께서는 오늘따라 더워하시고
황후야말로 유독 더 고우십니다.
Concubine. As depicted in the drama, the first thorough account of the king's concubine dates back to the Goryeo dynasty in 918 to 1392. It was established during the Joseon dynasty as a result of the conservative Confucian society, which prescribed a rigorous chastity norm for women. It is a lady who is a mistress to a man who was a wife or who is unable to marry her due to the social class differences. Concubinage served two functions. It produced more heirs and it provided males with pleasure. Children of concubines had fewer inheritance rights, which is governed by the Dishu system.
난 계집을 얻자고 내 걸 포기하진 않아.
For during the Goryeo period, incest was common, and marriages during that time were made primarily on the basis of political and economic considerations, at least among the aristocracy. King Taejo, the founder of Goryeo dynasty, had 29 queens, with which he built alliances with other aristocratic families. However, he married all but two of her daughters to their half-brothers rather than using them to further build and affirm alliances. And this strategy was continued by his successors. Cousin marriages before was common in the early Goryeo period as well, and non-royal aristocrats married daughters to half-brothers of different mothers.
Koreans use honorifics to show respect through speech to someone older or higher than themselves in the social hierarchy. That is because the Korean language and culture are hierarchical. Age and status are important in communication and everyday life. That is one of the reasons why you will frequently hear Korean ask your age when they first met you. They're trying to determine where you fit on the hierarchy. Additionally, Korean honorifics can be used to indicate how close you are to someone. So, when you first meet someone, they might use honorific terms to show both respect and lack of familiarity. Then, as you get to know each other, then you will use fewer different honorifics and more terms to show that you are closer.
수야.
In the K-drama Moon Lovers, it has been tackled the quality of a woman in order to become a king's wife. The woman has to be from a noble birth, prim and proper, and especially flawless. No scars should be seen on her skin. There is a scene in the K-drama where Hasu, the female lead, found out of this requirement and she purposely cut herself in order to leave a scar on her skin, and so that she will not marry the king.
Rain rite. The rain rite may appear to be surreal. This practice, on the other hand, stretches back to ancient times when agriculture was the primary source of income in traditional Korea. Rainfall during the agricultural season was critical. Too much or too little rain might sabotage the harvest, causing major problems for the people. Guji is a phrase that refers to old practices of asking rain to elevate the drought.
자, 네가 좋아하는 거지? 만큼 미담해요.
This is one of the most important and common table manners in Korea. So once the food arrives, the oldest person should start eating first, and everyone else is welcome to follow after this happens. When eating, you should match your speed to those around you. And once the meal is done, it's respectful to wait for the oldest person to leave the table first. Why do they practice this until now? Basically, most of the time, not just in Korea, it is the eldest person who puts the food on the table, and they have experienced hardships more in life. And Koreans just have the thought of them needing to eat or to do anything first before the younger ones.
There are many different variations to traditional Korean hair, especially considering that Korea has a long history and trends that change more than a few times. But Jokjinmuri is probably the most classic Korean hairdo, since the hairdo can be seen to this day. Jokjinmuri was for married women, formed by first parting and holding down the front part of the hair and then tying the hair into a bun in the back of the neck. The large pin that holds the bun together is called binyo. The material and the design for binyo significantly varied and offered a point of style for traditional women. Binyo could be made with gold, silver, jade, wood, bamboo, additional bones, and etc. And the design included symbols for phoenix, dragon, wild ducks, lotus flowers, and etc. The size of the binyo can also vary significantly. Some of the decorative binyos were as long as 2 feet. In addition, binyo, the bun, can hold a number of other accessories. Most are purely decorative, but interestingly, some of the accessories are functional.
황자 혼으로 치르려 한다. 곧 기례를 잡아 대장군 박수경의 딸 순덕과 십황자 은혜를 혼인시킬 것이야.
From the drama, arranged marriage is very important for the royal family as it will serve as the key for the development of their social status. Arranged marriage is a type of marital union where the bride and groom are mainly selected by individuals other than the couple themselves, particularly by a family member such as parents. It is also have historically been prominent in many cultures. When a king married his son to a daughter of a neighboring state, it signaled an alliance. In the drama, the father of the king made alliances with powerful and influential families through marriages.